And we're back with some more Rimworld. And right now we're dealing with a raid from the Empire that's looking pretty nasty. We have 3 separate groups coming in from a few different directions, and we unfortunately had closed the doors because, well, we were dealing with animals and meat. Basically, they're going to start pounding on our walls, I'm pretty sure. We need to get out and start hunting them down. I figure best bet, we go over here and we get this crowd as they come around the corner and smash them. If we can smash them really quick, that leaves the other 2 groups after that. Actually, Muppet. No, we spent far too long getting our hands on Muppet. Muppet can stay behind and defend the home area. In fact, you can equip that lever action rifle, and I'm going to want you to close those doors. Yeah, we're going to want those locked as well. In fact, I want these locked, these locked. In fact, lock everything. We don't want anyone coming in or out unless they positively, absolutely have to. Yeah, you're locked, you're locked, you're locked. Okay, we just keep an eye on the map, see where they're going. Okay, these guys have split up. That is good. That means they're probably going to start smashing on these walls. This crowd over here, they seem to also be splitting up into 2 separate groups. That's good. This crowd over here also seem to be splitting. This might work. Oh. There's too many going that way. We need more of them to be coming this direction. Otherwise, this could get super messy. Muppet. Yeah, you got your gun. Okay, close that door. And then I want you to wait in the meditation room. I want to try and keep him as safe as possible. It took an awful lot of effort to get our hands on them. They're going to start smashing through the walls. Is there any way they can get in and do serious damage? Actually, we'll close that door as well. We want to limit, like, they are going to break in. There's no 2 ways around that, but we've left this door open, which means it should be the shortest route. They should all start, once they smash a wall segment, assuming they can't find anything else to destroy, they might end up trashing the kitchen or something. They should go around the outside and come back in this direction where we're going to be waiting for them. And, well, we'll outnumber them and smash them. Justin, what are you? Ooh, you're a level 8 psylink guy. You're all on your lonesome. And what's your psychic sensitivity? 15%. That means we can zap you. I think we will be using a psychic shock on you to take you to our side. Then we'll probably have to kill these 4. They'll be our next target. So far, though, I think we're good. Yeah. I'm just trying to keep an eye on these and this one coming in at the same time. Alright. You go up front so that you can tank stuff. We have Skip and Psychic Shock as our 2 main draws. Tyler, come over here for a second. All of you, actually, hold fire. We want to make sure we psychically shock this one. That means they'll be on our side. Come here. Come here. Nice! Okay. That actually was really handy. Oh, these 2 have turned around. That is perfect. These ones are smashing on the walls, to be expected. Smashing on the walls. Smashing on the walls. Okay, this guy. Like, if they get in here, that's unfortunate. If they get in here, that is really, really unfortunate. Muppet, you are going to be building a wall shortly. Does Muppet have the construction ability? This guy's going to target one of these wall segments. What we want to do is double layer the wall. They might also just set fire to it. But if they break open one of these 4 segments, it gives them access to this room. I would prefer if they didn't do that. Oh, this is really unfortunate. Just them going for those 4 segments? There's like a whole massive wall there. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, Muppet. We're going to make you a basic constructor and... No. We don't want you doing that. Prioritize working on this wooden wall. You're going to grab that, bring it over. Perfect. Over here, I want to keep this person around. The problem is, they're not going to stay unconscious for very long. That psychic shock will wear off. They'll get up and try and leave. And they have some gear we would like. So we could strip them, but then they'll probably still get up and run away. I would like to keep them. They have a couple of eyes that we would really like. Ooh, and a stone-skinned lad. So what I'm thinking is we get Chris over here and we age them up. As in, Chris is 21. But if they come over here, they can drop 2 years and age Justine by about 10. If they age Justine by 10 years... well, Justine will be very, very, very unconscious after that. Okay, get everyone down here, I suppose. This is awkward. It's just, I don't know if this crowd is going to hit here before that crowd does. Well, let's just stay in the middle for a bit, and I think we take out some segments on that wall. Oh, Chris, over here, please. And there's a fire. Where? Where is the fire? Ah, okay. You know what? That is fine for now. We'll deal with it later. Ah, you are actually attacking the segment to the wall. Muppet, are you on the way? Okay, they're grabbing wood. You, come here. I want you to age Justin up. And you guys, I want you to attack that, and then attack that, and then attack that. We need some extra space. Perfect. You are in psychic shock. Age sickness for 5 days. Chris, come down here and help out. Over here, how are we looking? How quickly are they going through that wall? They're at 67%. I don't know if Muppet's going to make it in time. 60. Damn it, we got too many things going on at the same time. Ooh. Like, these two make me nervous. Tyler and Wojciech. Wojciech, you can stay up here just a little bit. How are we looking down here, Muppet? Ooh. Ooh. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, I want you to prioritize that one, that one, that one, and that one. The rest of them, we don't really care about. Over here, there goes the kitchen. Unfortunate, but so long as they're busy smashing up the kitchen, we're actually kind of okay with that. That means the rest of the base is reasonably safe. I mean, it sucks, but it could be worse, especially if we lost this area in here. This contains most of our supplies and a lot of other stuff. We do have enough meals, do we? Yeah, we got 82 fine meals. We can hold out for a while longer. And we need to be really careful here. We have someone wielding an axe, and we have Clinic. Your psychic sensitivity is 0. That means we cannot knock you out. Psychic sensitivity of 0 also cannot knock you out. Ophelia, psychic sensitivity of 100%. Okay, so you can be knocked out, and you can be knocked out as well. So these two we can zap. These two we have to riddle with bullets. You need to come forward there. Wojciech, you're going to be on the edge so that you can use your skip ability. Yeah, we want to skip those two into range. If they try and stay at range, we want to skip them. Tyler, you've got a shock lance, so we need to go there. We've got 2 shock lances on the edge. I say we zap both of those. They can become members of the team, so to speak, or, well, their equipment is worth it. Look at that. There's a recon armor and a charge LMG, and this one's got an LTech staff and, well, a level 9 psylink. I want both of those if at all possible. Okay, what's left? What's left? Okay, no. We're good. We're good for now. Let's just keep them. Nope, you go there and fire at will. Okay, we've got you two over there. Tyler, psychic shock. Perfect. Wojciech, shock lance. Oh, Chief Multi-Hat, your armor is doing its job. And we got one more guy coming up. Chanantes, whatever. Psychic sensitivity, 100%. Do you have any gear worth taking? You have a service rifle I'd like, but... Damn it, I really dislike that the death acidifiers also take out their guns nowadays. I suppose you do have access to a charge LMG. Alright, so we got one guy coming from there, another guy behind him who's got a charge lance and no psychic sensitivity. And over here we've got... Ooh. A Doomsday, you say? What's your psychic sensitivity at? 0%. Yep, a lot of these are genetically changed so that, yeah, they're psychically deaf. Hussars, they'd be that way. Right, so we want to kill this guy, we want to kill this guy, and then we got to make sure we've got someone ready to at least melee them down or punch them really quickly. And we need to put out that guy's fire, and we need to strip both of those. This could take a minute. How are we looking on this front? Muppets finished that construction. I want you to get back in there to safety. Those guys are going to destroy that. This is actually kind of working out. While they're busy smashing this area up, it's buying us time to slowly pick off the edge people. So I made a bit of a minor change and included the psychic sensitivity in the RimHUD mod. That way we can actually see who we can instantly psychic shock and who we can't. Now, right now, this guy is the closest threat. We need to kill him. And we've got a charge lance coming up the rear. I don't like them. We also want to kill them as quickly as possible. Then we've got this guy, Mekta, over here. They've got a Doomsday. So I'm thinking we're going to let them come here. We're going to shoot at them and then skip them if they start seeming like they're going to get the Doomsday off before we can kill them. Actually, what's the psychic level on this guy? 0% and 0%. Oh, this one actually has 100% psychic sensitivity. We could kind of shock them, but Tyler is... No, their neural heat is maxed out. No, we just have to kill them. Straight up killing time, I'm afraid. And insta-death. That was incredibly fast. Huh. Alright. They left some ambrosia behind. That is delicious. And, oh, I need to get someone over there to put out that fire. Well, it's not going to be Tyler. Idris, yeah, you're armed with a trashy gun, so why not? I don't want to send over Multi-Hat. They're a good tank. I like them up front because they're basically solid. Idris is our best constructor, though. You know what? Get over there anyway. We want you to put out that fire because we would like to also strip the armor. And where are you going? Why did they change their mind? Did something over here get broken? What the? No. Oh. Those are our friendlies, and they seem to think they can go in and grab lunch. Well, that's going to cause complications. That's probably what caused all of this. Oh, God, no. Come on. Idris, get over there and put that out. Okay. Oh. This guy's taking a beat on Idris. Attacking Idris. No. Wojciech. Skip him. Right over here should be fine. Ooh, yeah. Thank God for psychic magic powers. Okay, this guy is attacking what wall segment? That one? Nope, we've got you covered. That's fine. Why are these guys not... Like, normally what they do is destroy one wall segment and then move on. They're not doing that. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's giving us time. Now those two have bunched up over there. We got this guy coming around the corner with the charge lads. What the... How? How have you survived all of that? What is your armor like? Cataphract armor is pretty good, but shouldn't be that good. Damn it, we can't target him, can we? Charge. Oh God, there's a doomsday about to come around the corner. Okay. Ooh. That guy. Holy Christ. They took an absolute pounding and then some. Alright, everyone attack that guy. Except for Wojciech. You're going to want to skip this one when we get the chance. Because if they start getting that doomsday off, we're going to have serious problems, and we do not want that. Over here, how are we looking? Alright, you've done lots of damage. Are you finished? Oh, God. Yep, they're pounded on doors everywhere. This is not good. Why are... You know what? It's fine. We knew this was going to be an expensive raid. Wow, why are they still running? Ooh. That guy needs to get meleeed. Everyone else needs to come over here to get a bead on them. And who's next up? Class. Okay, fine. Oh my God, I know our base is like in so much trouble in the background, and it's driving me nuts. But it is what we done. Okay. Is there anyone here alive? No. They're all over here that are alive. They're all the shocked ones. I need to strip those corpses. We need to get everyone over here. This person is melee. This person is ranged. Have we even broken any of the groups yet? I feel like it's not been going well. Oh my God. You guys are the worst. You're just... Ugh. It's fine. Most of that stuff is replaceable. It's frustrating, but livable with. All right, everyone, start moving. Run. Come on. Move it. We got this. Multi-Hat, you're doing pretty good. You have been soaking damage like a chance. Imperials have decided to steal what they can and leave. That's fine. Ooh, that guy's a really nice gun. Really would like to get my hands on that. Their psychic sensitivity is too low. Never mind. They're going to do what they're going to do. We are going to shoot who we can shoot. Done. Ooh, that guy's running. That guy's not. What are you like? You are tough, lazy, female, 54. Artery blockage, silence level 30. I would like to capture you. Also means we need to kill this person who's got psychic sensitive. I say we run around the corner and shoot them. They're... Oh, what's over here? You've got a triple rocket launcher. No, that's dangerous. But I really would like to capture them if at all possible. You know what? Charge. Charge forward. Maybe we can get a bead. Major break risk. Yeah, well, everyone's going to be really unhappy right about now. You need to melee that one down. Idris, I would like you to strip. Strip. Ow. Okay. Damn it, how is that guy still alive? I thought he'd be dead already. That guy's fleeing. Bed assigned to Jason Fenwick was destroyed. What? Hey, asshat! That... They really have caused an awful lot of mess. Just so much. Okay, they've gone from down here. This guy is currently destroying the cooler. That's the thing. Everyone else is fleeing, leaving, or taking what they can and running. This guy is still alive and very angry. Oh! You're still alive. Ah! What kind of gear you got? Cataphract armor, we would like that. Bio-wise, you're psychically deaf, but that's probably due to... No, you're terrible. You're absolutely terrible. But we could release you back to the Empire for profit and money. We're going to need more prison space. We currently have 4 people unconscious that we want to capture. We have 5 beds now, and I kind of want to grab some of these now. Justin can wait a minute. Justin is going to be unconscious for 5 days, but these original 2, they've got psychically shocked. We want to grab those now, and well, we got a problem. We got this guy over here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there's 6 people left who want us dead. Now, I think they came from the group of 7, which means we're going to need to kill about 3 or 4 of those before they classify themselves as broken, which means we need to kill this one, these 2, which should be possible, and then that one. In fact, that should be fairly handy. There's 2 melee ones. So can we afford to send 3 people back to, well, with prisoners? I think we kind of have to. We'll take people with the shortest range weaponry, and we're going to tell them to capture these. No unreserved enclosed prisoner space in a safe temperature. Nope. There we go. Much better. How about now? This person is unwaveringly loyal. Don't care. We don't care about the unwavering loyalty thing. We're not trying to recruit any of these ones. Yeah, they're basically going to be people we can patch up and give back to the Empire so they stop hating us so much. Riza, yeah, I want you to capture them. And Suncrist, I want you to capture them. And then everyone else, I want you to pull back a bit. We want to stay out of range of that triple rocket launcher until they get much closer in. Where are you going? Riza? Run, you fool! That triple rocket launcher is locked onto them. Actually, no. No. Just... Run in here. Run in here. Quickly as you can. Get out of range of the triple rocket launcher. Oh my god. Okay. That was our only cook. That was one of the reasons I sent them back. How are we looking over here? This guy's trash. Oh my god. The drugs are burning. I kind of want to save the drugs. This is a bad idea. Okay, you. Get over there. I'll have to keep an eye up in the top left on that triple rocket launcher guy. Okay, you need to stand right there. Okay, quickly. How are we looking over here on the triple rocket launcher guy? Has not made it around the corner. That is good. That is good. The moment he makes it around the corner, we need to start shooting him in the face, though. Over here. Oh, excellent. They've saved the drugs. That guy's coming back, though, so... Nope. All urgently. You... Damn it. Have I not set you up to haul urgently? Prioritize hauling flick. Excellent. Then we should close the doors behind you. Okay. And yeah, that's fine. Just run in there, please. For a second there, I thought that guy was coming first. They're not. Okay, it's fine. We saved 75 drugs. I would prefer to save more, but I'm too concerned about this triple rocket launcher showing up. Oh god, there's 4 of them now. They're bunching up. Well, we'll just have to live with that. Okay, Rizek, get to the rear. Chief Multi-Hat, gonna need you up front and center. We got a triple rocket launcher with 100% psychic sensitivity, meaning you can zap them. Not zappable. We have 3 of them are zappable, but 2 of them are the melee ones. We don't care about the melee. The triple rocket launcher guy, I kind of want to zap them, plus they have cataphract armor, so more bonus points for us if we get them. No one else has cataphract armor left except for the steel plate pants guy. Yeah, we zap triple rocket launcher guy. Who's got the psychic shock? Tyler, get out here on the edge, buddy. Then we'll get Wojciech over here as well, because Wojciech's got skip. Okay. Let's do this. Everyone hold their fire just for the time being. We just want you to hold the fire for a wee bit until we've used our shock. Why won't you shock? Okay, that's good. And nice. Everyone can fire at will. And that guy needs to get got. Perfect. Whew. Working out real good. That means there's only 1 left. Done. Okay, I think that's it. That guy's going to melee attack a wooden butcher table. What wooden... Oh, God. Seriously? I think all of these guys have gone. Let me just double check everything. So there's 1, 2, 3 left. There's only 3 left. That's it. I say we grab all of these people. We capture who we can. We might need to make more prison space. But I think that went quite well. No one's dead. Riz is a little bit sore. They got a charge lance in the right shoulder. Hate charge lance people. Chief Multi-Hat took several hits, but that armor, yep, did exactly what it was meant to do. This worked out incredibly well. Okay, our kitchen's gone. We've lost a whole stockpile of drugs. There's some bad news here. There's lots of bad news stuff. Our food supplies are currently on fire. Also, that is bad news. But good news? Everyone's alive? Right now, I'm getting everyone to pick up everyone and everything they can and carry it back to the base. We're going to worry about those other 3, well, later. Actually, nope, they're leaving. Never mind. So what we're going to worry about now is putting out the fires and saving the base. Is there any drugs worth saving? I don't think we can save those in time. It's a pity. It's a lot of drugs. Oh, yes! Okay. Get over there and start putting out those fires. Actually, get over there and start putting out those fires. That's more important. And you, I think, best thing to do is just get those drugs out of there. Damn it. Why can you not? There you go. We'll never do hauling. Well... Food binge, Wojciech. Well, that was probably going to happen. Prioritize extinguishing the fires on the drugs, if you wouldn't mind. In fact, stay right there and keep putting out those drug fires. Whew, okay, Muppet, I need you in here as well. Muppet's job will be to prioritize hauling that flake. We need to get that out of there too. It should be worth at least a reasonable fortune. And, oh, damn it, I forgot one. Our psychic shock. Guys, seriously? Okay, Wojciech, you are having a mental break, and you dropped the charge rifle you were carrying. That's fine. Fine. We're going to immediately go back and... Suncrest, you need food desperately. Go grab some. Muppet, you need to prioritize holding that flake right out of there. Those drugs are worth too much money to be leaving them in there. We can cram open those doors, and then... You need to get over here and start beating at the fire on top of the food. We need to keep the food alive, otherwise this thing's going to spiral even worse. Everyone else is doing their job excellently. Alright, I think we can stabilize from this. Time for everyone to grab an awful meal in an awful dining room because, well, this place is a mess right now. Everyone needs rest. Everyone needs, well, a lot of things. Wojciech's on a little bit of a consumption spree, but we're sort of okay with that. We're trying to patch up the people we've got in storage. You are bleeding out in 4 hours. You are going to be fine? Okay, once this one's patched up, we'll try and patch up that one, but it may not be enough. If we lose a few, we lose a few. I just want to make sure that we have a couple that we can trade back to the Empire, and the Empire will eventually like us. You, how are you looking? You have 3 conditions that need tending, and you need to strip them. We don't want them keeping that armor and gear. That's 98% cataphract armor. Yeah, that stuff needs to be out of there, like, right now. You, prioritize holding. We don't want them ever wearing that again. You can drop it there. We'll figure out somewhere else to store it. We're going to be sending a caravan. The moment everyone's got a good night rest and a little bit of recreation, we have to make a caravan. This has just dumped so much wealth in terms of cataphract armor. It's amazing. Oh, Chris has decided to go into a catatonic state. It seems they've had a bit of a rough day, and with their daughter dying and all that, they're just a little bit, irritable. What we could have done, actually, to help out with them was we could have got Bjorn to try and counsel them to get rid of that nasty memory, but I thought we could handle it. And I was sort of saving up all of Bjorn's conversions. Like, we had to either convert people or counsel, and I figured conversion was an easier sell. Never mind. No, we've managed to remove all the heavy armor from in there and in here. All of these pawns seem to be, well, fine. Once this one's better, I think we're going to immediately release them. We don't want them, do we? No, also they've got hypothermia. Oops. Fine, there's a cold snap going on, right? It's been going on for 1.9 days. It's a problem. We would have put a fireplace in there, but unfortunately, everyone's in the other room. You may freeze to death a little bit. We apologize. We've managed to get things semi-functional again. We've replaced the cooler in the fridge. Food should not go off now. We still have not replaced the kitchen, but we'll get around to that sooner rather than later before the food supplies are out. We're still going to have to plant all of the crops again, which reminds me we can't plant those because we're currently in the middle of a cold snap. So we're stuck with the food we've got for the time we've got. We may actually have to end up buying food. That would be horrifically embarrassing. We'll worry about that later. Chris is feeling a bit depressed. Well, they've had a catatonic breakdown and they're lying right there in the middle of nowhere and no one's bothered to drag them to bed. It's fine. It's fine. Just people are busy right now, okay? It's been a long week. A combat supplier has shown up. What's the bets the combat supplier does not have weapons as good as what we've got right about now? All right, let's see what you got going on. You have... No, actually, that charge LMG is us. All that charge stuff is us. Oh, you've got a revolver, a flintlock, a longbow, and a grinder. Yeah, no, we don't want any of those. In fact, we may sell you some stuff just to cut down on our wealth. Like this cataphract armor. You would buy it for 1,700 off us. That's probably... I kind of want to give cataphract armor to our people, but we can't afford it. And by that I mean, if they wear it, it drives up our colony wealth too high. We would much prefer everyone have flak vests and dusters. Not quite as good protection, but it does mean we get attacked by an awful lot less monsters, and we can afford to buy more stuff. So I think what we're going to do is get everyone to put back on their flak vests, take off this armor the moment we get a trade caravan together. I'm going to send that trade caravan off to dump as much wealth as it possibly can. Though I would like if we could get this place cleaned up, everyone's morale issues sorted out, and Chris into a bed. That would be very good. Also, we need to start getting everyone assigned better weapons. The fact that we've got charge LMGs and stuff lying around the place, and a charge sniper rifle, I think a few people can get upgrades. Like Rizza there? Yeah, I don't know why you've still got that gun when you can have... Yep, equip the charge LMG if you wouldn't mind, sir. We have released one of the prisoners, just one of them, and it's gotten us back to the Empire at minus 56. They're actually to the point where they're almost not hating us, which is great. In fact, we are going to release a few more prisoners that we don't care about. Yeah, you can go as well. Aphilius, yeah, you can also go as well. As far as I'm aware, none of these have any implants that we really care about. Like armor-skinned land is nice and all that, but I'm not willing to put in the time and effort. Now, Psylink level 8 and Psylink level 9. These two we're keeping. I don't care how happy that would make the Empire to get them back. Those two we're going to put into long-term cold storage because we're going to want to utilize them. So we're going to dump them over there and wall them in. For now. Right, we've released those two. You guys should get off the map fairly soon. I let you keep some gear so you wouldn't freeze to death. We don't actually want your clothes. Anyway, that should make the Empire like us even more. Yeah, new quest has become available for the relic. Ah, excellent. We'll get around to you in a bit, though. We don't have time just yet. Relations with the Empire have changed to -44 from -56, and when the second one goes out, -32. All we have to do is capture and kill a few more of you guys, and they'll absolutely love us over there. We're going to anesthetize this pawn before we stick them into long-term storage. We've already got one in there, but we're going to have to wall that thing back in again so the enemy's wondering by I don't accidentally smash them open and, kill the people inside. All right, we have grabbed every single scrap of anything valuable that we can carry in the caravan. Fortunately, the caravan's pretty close to maxed out in weight, so we had to leave some junk behind, but we should be able to clear out Body Pond today. It's got 15 days until it restocks, and I want to make sure there is nothing that we want still there by the time those 15 days elapse. And hopefully it'll reduce the value of this place quite a bit. At the same time, I know we don't have a proper kill box up, but I kind of don't want to. We could make a singularity kill box, we could make melee corner killers, we could do all sorts of stuff, or even just the traditional core one. I think it's just more fun if we give ourselves the difficulty of trying to survive without one on 500% difficulty, while simultaneously we're a little bit overpowered with the psycasts we're going to get our hands on. It's just surviving long enough to leverage those psycasts is going to be the challenge. And there has to be some challenge involved, and cool. That actually... Yeah, actually, I'm going to use that as a thumbnail because he looks freaking awesome. Right, let's see how much this is worth. I was kind of worried we were going to get ambushed along the way. We had 2 pawns, they've got decent guns, they've got the skip ability, so it's not like they were going to be in a huge amount of problems, but they would definitely not have a good time considering the amount of resources they're carrying on them. Like, for example, just the leathers are fine. We're even dumping Trumbull fur. I don't want to keep it just on the grounds that it's worth too much money. Oh, all that flake's got to go. And if we scroll down here, we've got those 2 Thrombo horns. That's 3,700 already. Flop hat, toque. Yeah, I'm getting rid of those because they were just hanging around the place annoying us. Then we've got recon armor, cataphract armor, and prestige cataphract armor. Oh, selling L-Tech is against Imperial law. This may or may not affect your relations with the Empire in the future. Okay. What? Does that happen a second time? Okay, so if we sell L-Tech armor, the Empire might get angry with us and attack. Donating more armor to us to sell. I mean, seems like a good deal. Ooh, Insanity Lance. Yes. In fact, we have... Oh, Synthread Pants. Yeah, you can all go. I think that's enough selling. We've got over 10 grand of resources there that we can buy stuff with. Let's see what we're going to be taking home with us today. Well, our shopping list is a lot of Psychic Insanity Lance, Psychic Trainer Shock, Psychic Trainer Health Swap, Psychic Trainer Health Shop, Psychic Trainer Wall Raise. And we would have bought the other Wall Raise, only we ran out of cash. For now, we've got 15 days to come clean this place out again. We might end up coming back for food at this rate. Trader has insufficient silver to cover this transaction. Right, in that case, we will take 1 chem fuel and 1 component. Thank you. And then we can head back home. Whew, well, that worked out quite nicely. And it's reduced hopefully the wealth of our colony by a substantial quantity. You can see here, that's where the raid hit, and then our wealth just went through the roof because of those guys. Also, these 2 guys that are in here, they're still adding to our wealth. We're going to have to worry about that, but that will be later. For now on, we're just going to keep those treats there, and we can eat them later. Wait, is there anything in there? Oh yeah, they're both contained the pawns we were trying to pseudo-ore. Now that we have all those wonderful toys home, it's time to start using them. For example, Tyler here could really use with learning... Where is that one? Health Swap Psycast. This opens up a whole new Psycast tree, the Harmonist. I quite like the look of this one. It's got some really interesting skills in here, like Transmutation is what I'm really interested in. Also, Luck Transfer, Heat Focus. There is some really, really beautiful stuff in here. However, the Health Swap one is... Oh, you know what? Let's just show this sucker off, cuz it is amazing. Well, the joy of Health Swap is this. You can basically take health conditions and give them to someone else. So, for example, we're going to take Idris here. Idris has a couple of health conditions going on. Namely, they're missing a lung and a hand. That's bad. Busto here, our prisoner guy we've been keeping around for a while, specifically for this purpose, has no such problems. So now all we do is we just go... wingity wangity zap zap, and there they go, and poof. Now, Bustito has a missing right lung and left hand, and Idris is perfectly healthy. Look at that. They're absolutely, like, just sorted. Not only does this work on missing limbs, organs, all sorts of stuff, you can just take your problems and dump them onto someone else. Also works for drug addictions. Do you have a drug addiction? Just gift it to one of your prisoners, and off you go, get on with your day. You have a shattered nose. Oh, that's a good point, actually, is that will actually take 12 hours on cooldown. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We'll worry about it later. But that means we can basically dump a bunch of problems on this prisoner and then release them back to their friends. Perfect. This just, it increases the amount of things you can do with the prisoners. Which reminds me, they've also got about 20 years of life we could probably drain out of them too. Oh, great, a solar flare. Just as we're about to run out of food. Nicely done. No. And there's a quest that's come up, a quiet tortoise. Basically, we have to keep a tortoise around for 11 days, but we will get hit by a mech cluster of triple times normal size. This is unfortunately dusk stuff. We can't accept dusk, or not dusk, whatever they are, the void people. We can't be accepting void equipment. It's just a little bit too overpowered, so unfortunately this quest is a no-no. Which reminds me, though, we still have that other quest. What is it, the gigantic monument we have to complete? That is still 29 days away, and it's going to be a little bit of a while before we have the spare resources to take care of that, considering the stretch of a bit of a problem we're in at the moment, considering we're running out of food, and we couldn't even cook it up if we wanted to. Wait, how did the solar flare end so quick? That was barely a day. It wasn't even a day. And Wojciech has now got themselves another psi level. That's good. We have a plan for you, buddy, and it's going to require you to need about 6 points. So you need to keep meditating a lot, which is probably a bad idea. In fact, no, we need you planting plants. I think we're going to have to take Tyler and dedicate them almost exclusively to doing meditation. We need someone to get 6 Psycast points. I think Tyler's going to be our guinea pig for that. Oh, for the... So Chris recovered from their catatonic break. Their mood was looking great, and then, yeah, unfortunately, before their mood could go out of the break zone, they immediately had another break and decided to go on a smoke leaf binge. What the... We're such a muppet. Okay, how much smoke leaf do we have around the place, people? 129 joints. Right. In that case, I want you to grab all of the smoke leaf. We'll put it in the corner over here. We want to grab whoever is awake, which is nobody except Chris. You know what, Chris? Go grab yourself a quick smoke. What we're going to do is we are going to haul all those smoke leaf joints. We're going to drag them into the corner. What are you doing? Yeah, no, grab all of them. Seriously, how's there any left? Just grab the lot. Nice. Then, instead of making a wooden wall, give me some sandstone because we're running low on everything here. Then we're going to build a wall so that no one can get at the smoke leaf joints. And... God damn it, Chris. Get out of the door. That's about to become a door and we don't want you in there. Come on. Step away from the smoke leaf. Good man. Excellent. Thankfully, you haven't developed any addictions or anything, or destroyed your lungs. That would be very inconvenient. Though we need you up and about so that we can grow crops. This is kind of a problem. We've run out of meals just about. We're going to have to start digging into our survival meals. How many of that was we got? 5. Well, how much pemmican we got? 143. Yeah, it's getting dicey. Getting a little bit dicey on the food front. All we need now is some sort of cold snap again, just to really mess us up. While we wait for Chris to decide to not be mentally broken for the first time in like a week, we're going to do a quick ideological conversion. Yeah, I'm thinking Muppet. Yeah, our resident crafter should definitely be of our religion. Yeah, 9 out of 10 participants, room impressiveness, Bjorn social, everything looks pretty good. Alright, try converting them. Let's see how this goes. We want you on our side, buddy. If someone would... Oh yeah, they literally have to carry them there. I keep forgetting about that. Alright, welcome to the team. We'll have a quick discuss of all the social stuff, but yeah, I don't think it really matters too much. Maybe you convert, maybe you don't. Right, ineffective conversion ritual. We literally made them more sure in their faith. That is... yeah, that's Randy just, yep, kicking you in the nads for fun. Well, anyway, I probably should have used the convertibility before I... never mind. Next time, research-wise, we finally clocked out miniguns, which means we can get advanced WarCasket weaponry. I am looking forward to this. They've got miniguns in here. Like a WarCasket minigun just sounds like so much fun. Then we'll probably go on to the advanced WarCaskets. I'm thinking there's going to be a few psi rings made in the near future. Psylink gained for Tyler. Perfect. Tyler's only purpose right now, gain psylink levels. You need 6 of them. And so far you've only got 3, so keep up the good work. To tide us through the lack of crops for fine meals, we are turning some of the local wildlife into simple meals. few simple meals will sort us right out, and they'll keep us going, well, at least until we can get back onto the fine meal front. This should be finished shortly. I'm seriously considering just growing some corn to cut down on the complications here. And where is Chris? Chris should be currently meditating. The moment they've got high enough size focus, I believe it's about 80%, we're going to get them to do a quick time sphere on top of our crop area so we can bring in our next batch of food. Oh, and 350 wood. That means we can finally let all of these get rebuilt. Oh, and these have lost all their settings, haven't they? Our next threat is some mad squirrels. Because Randy, of course, has a sense of humor and thinks that would be funny. Go for it. The squirrels will have to deal with, well, this trade caravan. They're just going to murder them all. I mean, it's basically squirrels. Who cares? Yeah, trade caravan is leaving. They probably thought, nah, there's mad squirrels around here. Let's go. Probably should send out a few people just to kill those so I don't end up with someone getting scratched when I'm not looking. Let's try dropping these squirrels nice and quick. They're going to be small and fast and dead. Well, that went about as well as you can expect for squirrels. They sort of didn't have much choice there, did they? Alright, we will... In fact, we'll add them to the fridge. Not even worth the meat, but we'll take them. Chris has also finally managed to get up enough Psyfocus for us to do this. We're very, very dependent on this. I think I'm going to have to give someone else the time sphere ability. Done? Oh, and yeah, we'll leave that the way it is. Chris, back to work. I think we're going to have to make ourselves a Psyring with that ability tied to it, just so that we can share that with someone else, just in case Chris goes down again for extended periods of time. This has become very important for the survival of our colony because I've sort of built it into our whole game plan. One weak point was probably not my brightest idea, but I think we can fix this. All we have to do is do some scrapping. First, we're going to designate that off. We're going to turn this on. And we're going to scrap up a few things. The first thing we want to do is we want to smelt up some apparel, if you wouldn't mind. And what we want to do is get any L-Tech masks or capes that we have lying around. Actually, clear all. Yeah. Get both of those, please. And we would like them scrapped. Just drop it on the floor. Any worker can do it. And do both of them? I think there's only two, is there? Oh, and there is also this L-Tech mask. We need to get that involved. L-Tech mask, L-Tech cape, and is there another L-Tech? Yeah, and an L-Tech shirt. I don't think we can scrap the L-Tech shirt, though. You see, when they introduced L-Techs into the game, it's that weird rock stuff. They also introduced a few recipes for you to make things, including L-Tech capes, weaponry, staffs, all that kind of thing. However, if you smelt stuff... Oh, damn it, Muppet, you're standing right on top of it. If you smelt up a piece of equipment... What's left over is 50% of the material that went into making it. Therefore, we end up with some L-Tex rock, all for just smashing up some of those things. Now, do we have anything else? The only thing we got left is a shirt, and I don't think you can't really smelt those up, so we're stuck with those. Oh, and someone remove that sandstone wall just so we can get access to the smoke leaf joints again. That gives us some L-Tex that we can turn into L-Tex rings. And Chris, once you've got your wow. Didn't you just do this over here a minute ago? You... really do gain Psyfocus at an absolutely ludicrous level. What is your Psyfocus gain speed here? 126%. Well, that's a lot. All right, you are going to make ourselves a ring. You're going to craft a Psyring out of that stuff. Go for it. Now, they start the ring. This might take a minute. Yep. Like this is going to drain a lot of your Psyfocus, but thankfully you gain Psyfocus super rapidly. What are you up to? Level 13. Ooch. Done. Alright, now this comes up. This is one of those things I keep seeing in the comments as well. I used to, in the past, be able to make an L-Tex ring of create Psyring. So you could make a Psyring that allowed people who wore it to create Psyrings. They got rid of that. Otherwise, it was too powerful. Some person just spec'd into the skill, got the Psyring, handed it to everyone else, and everyone else could just create rings of whatever power they wanted. So you could specialize everyone, and then they could share their powers without ever having to do the have to learn the whole L-Tex ring spell themselves. So this is what we went up with, and we are going to want Time Sphere, because this is what allows us to create our food. It's not the best use of L-Tex, but we need it for now. All right, that means give me Tyler here. Tyler, I would like you to force wear that ring. And you want to put it on, buddy? Now that they've got that ring on, they now have the option to do Time Sphere. Well, they would if it didn't actually overload their neural heat. You need 90 neural heat to be able to do it. But they still have the option to do it, assuming we're willing to burn them a bit. This is super handy. Also makes Chris quite useful in that we can give them any abilities we find, and then so long as we have enough LTECs, we can make rings to hand out those abilities to other people. I'm not sure how many rings people can wear. I think they can only wear one ring at a time, but I think we will find out more about that as the game goes on. One thing I haven't tried yet, though, is using health swap twice on the same target. For example, Busto here has got like a lung and a hand from someone else. However, if we were to, say, use a health swap on Jason here and send that over to Busto, that should get rid of the old aching gunshot that Jason's been carrying around since the very beginning. The one that's giving them a -5. Oh yeah, it's gone. Unfortunately, they're now missing their lung and hand. Right. Okay, so it swaps the two. You can't just keep dumping it on the same oh, oops. Sorry about that. Wojciech, you get in here. We did get 2 health swaps, so, at least you're happier. I mean, the guy's literally happier without the scar, though he's far less useful to us. Sorry about this, but, yeah, I'm afraid you're gonna... Actually, we do have some people in cold storage who we might be able to donate this to. Ooh, not this one. They have a scar on their leg. No. But this one looks like they might be just about right. We would have to dig back in. You know what? We'll just get another prisoner. This is not worth thinking about too hard, so instead we'll just do a quick health swap. Jason, you're gonna... Yeah, you're gonna end up with your old gunshot again. Everything goes back to the way it was. And Busto's just had a weird day. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. You'll be fine. WarCasket weaponry is finished. Ooh. Okay. Advanced WarCaskets, might as well. There's a few nice ones in there. There's specialized WarCaskets, which also interests me. But, for now, I'm trying to get our crops sorted. Ooh, we've actually harvested all of those. I'm going to do something weird here. I'm going to switch from potatoes to corn. I prefer potatoes in general, but it's just a case of we can get more corn out of the same time spell with the exact same amount of work. It's just more for less, and for now, it's what we're gonna do. It's also... we've also got a decent amount of drugs coming in. We're probably gonna up the drug amount later as well. But for now, Tyler's on their way to level 5 points. Once they get to level 6, we can start the next part of our plan. Ooh, some rare steaks have wandered in. Excellent. They're actually worth a pretty penny, and actually... I think we might even keep the leather and turn it into dusters. We're getting enough of the Devil Strand in from our crops that we're slowly switching everyone over to Devil Strand dusters, which means they're all reasonably decent armored. Though I do need to make a few helmets, don't I? I think a few simple helmets might be in order. 11 simple helmets, that should get everyone nice and happy. Oh, and yeah, I should probably power that on, shouldn't I? And we can power this off. How's our battery looking? A little bit lower. We could stick in a quick solar panel to fix that, but I'm just not bothered as of yet. For now, I think we're fine. We decided to give Chris, our resident caster of, well, good quality, the psychic shock ability, because, well, why not? Also, they can make a ring of it if needs be at later times. For now, though, what they can do is they can shock that thrombo, and then they can shock that thrombo, and then they can shock that thrombo, and then we can finish them all off. Done! That was an incredibly easy way to grab ourselves a whole bunch of thrombos, and it's probably one of the reasons why this entire psychic thing is just a little bit over the top. Melee... Oh, actually, no, don't melee attack him to death. We want you to finish off the thrombo without doing any serious damage, if you wouldn't mind. Oh, great. Basil and Wojciech have now hooked up. I don't want to put them in the same... We don't want any kids just yet now, do we? They're age appropriate. They both work in the plants. It's basically because they've been in the gardens together so much. On the bright side, we can put both of them in the same room. I'll tell you what, we'll just move their beds beside each other, and that should sort the problem out. Basil, that means we're just gonna move your bed right here. In fact, we'll just put anyone's bed in there. If memory serves, putting beds side by side counts as them sleeping in the same bed for them being happy, as in they won't be unhappy that they're not sleeping together. We'll see, though. Yeah, it should be fine. This just means you can keep them in the same room without having the awkward inconveniences of having to deal with a whole bunch of children and all the tech and stuff that goes with it. Tyler here is not our best psycaster yet. They're still studying hard. They're getting their psi levels up and all that. However, they don't have the necessary heat to cast a time sphere. However, we're going to let them overcharge. This might do some damage to them, but it shouldn't be anything permanent that they can't recover from, and it does mean that Chris is still available to take care of combat scenarios. Yeah, exceeded the normal neural heat limit. Neural heat overloaded. That can have some side effects. You can go back to meditating. You'll be fine. You'll get down below the limit in a reasonable... Ooh, God. Maybe we should have actually just given you the staff that Wojciech carries around, or Chris carries around. That might have helped. Oh, and all the food is done. Yeah, I know, we went with corn. I have betrayed my Irish heritage, I know, but still, it's so much more convenient doing it this way because no matter what you plant, it grows instantly. Oh, and, oh yeah, how's our conversions going? Bjorn has done another quick conversion attempt on Muppet there a while back. Muppet is now down to 61%. Oh, God. Yeah, it's going to take forever to convert Muppet, isn't it? We went to all the bother of researching that WarCasket weaponry, and it's time we actually made one. To make WarCasket weaponry, you actually have to go into security. And under security, there's this thing at the end, and you get all of this stuff. Basically, this is how you make all the weapons. So if you want a minigun, you click on this, and it shows you how many components it costs, that type of thing. We're going with the slug thrower. Slug thrower is basically the giant mech equivalent of a shotgun, but for giant mechs. So it just godlike enormous amounts of damage compared to a normal shotgun. And I want to see what Chief Multi-Hat looks like when she's toting one of those around the place. It should be interesting. This is what it looks like when it's finished. The thing about these is they cannot be upgraded. They just come into a single standard variant. You can't get high quality excellent masterwork. You get what you get. It's not terrible though. It does mean that you just get the equipment. You don't have to worry about maintaining it. And these things are sort of... You could get better weapons if you want to make masterwork or legendary weapons, but these are really good, powerful weapons you can get early on, and they can tide you over a lot of really nasty stuff. There's, I think it's not, I don't say it's terribly well balanced, but it's definitely more balanced than a lot of mods I've played on Rimworld, or at least looked at. Well, compared to Psycasts Expanded, for example. One thing we'd also like to take advantage of is Chris's, where is it here? Enchant quality? Yeah. Now that they've got their hands on this LTech staff, it's increased their psychic sensitivity. It's up to 158%, which means they can now go from beyond good to excellent quality. Meaning we can take this bed and... Hey presto changeo, we now have an excellent bed. Nice. We'll just leave you there. We'll send them back to doing what they were doing. Well, by doing what they're doing, I mean either resting, eating, or meditating. Alright, once that's done as well, what we're going to do is get a statue in here and do the same thing. If we can get a statue in here and make that excellent, we should be able to give Chief Multi-Hat a impressive bedroom, finally, and maybe they'll shut up and stop complaining. It's time to do the crop trick again, but this time we're going to be smart about it. Chris is going to drop their LTech staff, and then they're going to get back to doing what they're doing. Then Tyler is going to pick up the LTech staff. There you go, buddy. I'll keep that machine gun there for you for later. That gets their psi focus up to 95, or their neural heat up to 95, so they don't have to worry so much about overcharging themselves. And then we just lock all the doors to make sure no one does something stupid like trying to run into the middle of a time distortion. That would be very bad for their health. Time sphere on top of this, and... Yeah, come on. Are you just a slow shooter or something? Never mind. Done. And then you can get back to work. In fact, go pick up your weapon, and then we'll have everyone get back to harvesting in no time at all. An interesting quest has come our way. It's very rare you get these when your difficulty level goes up. Things get, well, for example, a quiet tortoise here was going to get us a mech cluster of ×3 normal size, and this was all we were going to get for it. It's not worth the effort. This one, however, does look interesting. 45 incendiary shells. And if we can deliver them to a village nearby, they will give us 7 LTechs, a Void Helmet Masterwork, which we can't really use. Actually, we give it to Bjorn. Bjorn is psychically deaf already, so, I mean, having a cool face mask is not the worst thing in the world. Plasteel, yeah, like, don't get me wrong, there's a Psychic Emanator, Infinite Chem Reactor. This stuff all looks good. So we need incendiary shells. To build incendiary shells, we need... mortars. To build mortar incendiary shells, we're also going to need biofuel refining. Yes. We can research that right now. We get biofuel refining allows. Okay, so what we want to do is wait until this quest. How long do we have? I'm going to make sure it's in a caravan, requested items, the estimated travel time. Like, once we accept this, how long before we have to deliver it? You know what? Let's give this a minute. We'll wait until the last minute to accept the quest, or the last day. then we should hopefully have most of the shells together. The location is just over here, so it's really close by anyway. And that LTEX, what I really want is that LTEX. Being able to make 7 different rings really frees up what we can do. Like right now, I would really like to have, say, Chris do a LTEX ring of time skip meditation so that our people can do time skip meditations, and then age so that they can siphon the age out of people to get it back. Also, maybe even getting our hands on time reversal wouldn't be too... Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff here we'd really like to get hands on. Or reverse engineer. Make it sure that some of our people, we could mule out the whole research thing to other people would really take the pressure off Chris. Right now, Chris is sort of our linchpin, and I don't want to put them into a coma for any reason, because if I do, we're kind of really short on defensive people. I don't even want to send them out on their own. And over here, we've decided to mine out some steel, namely because we were running low. This is gonna... Oof. You know what? Maybe we'll just hold off on mining those particular bits right there. Just those bits will expose us to the potential for bugs. I don't like bugs. Tyler has just gained their level 6 psylink. Or a level... No, they have 6 points to spend. This is what we've been waiting for. Time to open up in here. In fact, let's just claim this wall and deconstruct it. You can replace whatever. I don't want to have to deconstruct 2 wall chunks. And we need to grab one of these snacks out of here. We're going to stick them in here. This is the one that has the bionic eyes and stuff, so we're probably going to want to take care of those pretty quick. However, first up, Tyler, get in here. You've got... Yep, you've got health swap. So perfect. We can take Jason in here as well. They've got that minor pain they've been dealing with for a long time. Let's make sure they don't have to deal with that, because Justin over here has 0 health conditions. They've got aging sickness. Oh, actually, no, they have a goat juice dependency. Nope, that's genetic. Shouldn't make a difference. Worst case scenario, we can reverse it back if everything goes horribly wrong. So, Jason, we want you to give away your aching gunshot. You got crypto sleep sickness. Oh, it'll last 3 hours. You'll be fine. On the bright side, you've lost a bunch of your pain. Okay, well, fine. In 3 hours, all of that pain will be gone away. It's fine, okay? Now, this guy, we want to move Justin over to this bed. 1 yoink, and we've gotten ourselves a bionic eye. Unfortunately, this has kind of annoyed the Empire a little bit. Yeah, I forgot about that. We were trying to make friends with those. Okay, doesn't matter. There's no real negatives to it anymore. At this point, they hate us with minus 100 because we kind of took some eyes. All right, that gets us 2 bionic eyes, and now it's Tyler's time to shine. Excellent. Where is your Psycast levels? Perfect. Now, it was Archon. Yes. Now, Archon is one of those ones, it's not amazingly looking great. I mean, there is a few good ones here, like Blinding Pulse is never terrible. Obscure Division of Everyone for a point is mediocre. Word of Productivity, always good, especially considering we're going to be having people meditating a lot. Word of Trust is great for reducing the resistance of prisoners. That one's actually always quite handy, so we're going to grab that. Word of Productivity, because that one actually helps out with our productivity guys, namely our crafter. Word of Alliance. Ooh. Coaxing them into improving their relations. Ineffective against hostiles and scales with high psychic sensitivity. So we can either have that one or Group Link. Creates a sphere of psychic suggestion, linking all pawns. Yeah, I think I prefer this one. It basically allows you to link everyone together, and if you do a word of suggestion of some sort, like making everyone like you or making everyone happy, it affects the whole group as opposed to just a single target. Very handy, I'd say. Then we've got Mind Break. Mind Break lobotomizes the target and turning them into a serving, restless thrall, very much unappreciated by their former faction. Basically, be able to turn someone into a zombie. They can't learn anything, but all of the skills they currently have, they will keep. They will still need to eat, but they won't need to recreate, they won't need to sleep. They will just constantly work forever at whatever their basic stat levels are. They can't learn, remember? So it's a nice way to get some sort of colonist type things going, but they can't do any fancy work. So hauling, cleaning, moving stuff around, maybe a few other things, maybe crops. Yeah, they might be able to manage crop harvesting, who knows. And then finally we got Drain Psyessence. You know what? Let's just show you what Drain Psyessence does. Tyler, come on over here, buddy. What it does is you grab someone who has, say, a psylink level or a psi level, and you basically suck the experience out of them. So you go yoink, and when we're finished, they will have no psylink levels at all, and we will have taken all of their experience and added it to our own. So we are level 7, and now after we do this, we are level 10. Also, everyone hates us 10 points more. Except for the Empire. They can't hate us any more than they already did. Also, it kind of liquefies the target. But we managed to level ourselves up, 3 whole Psycast levels instantaneously? Which is great. Now all we've got to do is level up Technomancer a little bit. We need to get them... What we need to do is get Tyler here into the ability to make Psyrings, which means they need to get Technomancer. Wait a minute. Yeah, Technomancer. Then they need to get their hands on... I'm thinking we're going to go with Repair for them. The last person got Enchant, so Repair. Then they want Haywire. And then we're going to need 2 more points, and they can craft Psyring. And once they can craft Psyring, we can craft a Psyring of Drain Psyessence, so that everyone can just start draining the Psy levels out of enemies, which should drastically help make things, well, easier for ourselves. Someone want to get rid of that corpse at some point? Whatever, they can do it in a minute. Oh, there goes Biofuel Refining, which actually opens up 2 things. One, it also gives us access to basic vehicles. I kind of want to have a quick look at these while we're here. We don't. We'll just start the research. It's only 1,000 points. But once that's done, I swear we'll get straight back to advanced war caskets. Actually, no, advanced war caskets now. The rest we can do later. Reason we got biofuel refining those, we wanted to make those shells so that we can get all of that L-Tech stuff. We have encountered an issue with a mad boom rat. Let's see what a shotgun can do to that. A mech class size shotgun. Alright, get out here. Yep. That worked really well. We had just cleared out all of the shells. We got rid of all the drugs. We got rid of most of the armors that we didn't need and a bunch of clothing, but not enough. Like, basically, we'd overloaded the caravan to go trade. Unfortunately, we did not manage to get very far from the village before we got ambushed. Yep. Scaria infected man-hunting lynx. 2 of them. Move speed of 5, which means they can run a lot faster than we can. We need to fight them, and... Is that? It's fog. Oh, that's going to be problematic. It's going to make our accuracy even worse. Do you have anything with us that can help out? Not really. We might want to drop the thrombohorn. Okay, Bjorn, I want you to stand on top of the thrombohorn. Yeah. Wojciech, I want you to go right behind them. We might have to go full melee here, but hopefully we should be able to kill them. We've also got Skip as one of our options. So what we'll do is we'll shoot at them as they get close. Wojciech, 15 shooting. Oh, hell yes. And a 7 shooting on Bjorn. So Bjorn will suck a bit, but Wojciech should be able to get in at least kill one of them before they get in range. And then if you have to switch to close combat weaponry at the end, we totally can. Okay, let's go. Okay, that's 1 clip. How are you looking? You are fine. You are injured. Gunshot to the body, you're bleeding out in 11 hours. Okay, if we could slow you down a bit more, that would be great. Nope, still not slowing you down enough. Oof. Let's see if we can get off one last round. In fact, let's skip you back. Right now. Actually, why can't we just skip him to there? You know what? Doesn't matter. Go... Ooh, actually. I just realized something. There's some mud and stuff over here. If we could teleport them onto that, it actually slows them down because their movement speed is much slower across that stuff. Equip Thrombohorn. Oh! Never mind. Overprepared slightly. You rotate around a bit. Oh, this thing's going to have cover, isn't it? Not enough. Wow, we missed every single shot. We whiffed the lot of them. Over there, please. Oop, Bjorn's just got a scratch on them. That was sloppy of us. Go here, buddy. Come on. Whew. Right, how are you looking? You got a bruise? Yeah, you'll be fine. And do either of you have actual medical skill? No, no, you do not. Well, not actually scratches, so bruises heal? You'll be fine. We'll just take the links, the thrombohorns with us and we'll leave. Huh. Luckily enough, we've actually managed to run into a caravan along the way. I mean, maybe they have something to trade, maybe they don't, but at least it's not worse. They have a car exhaust, and I figure we buy it and we can reverse engineer it. Oh, and I forgot to bring silver. Never mind, we did bring drugs. So we'll just give you drugs in exchange for a car exhaust. Done. Problem solved. Alright, we'll move on and get our trade on. There's only about 5 days left before that place restocks, and we want to make sure that we've cleared it out of everything. I think there's 1 side trainer left. After selling a lot of, well, all of this junk here, we ended up with about plus 8,600 silver, minus 2,400 for the only side trainer they have left, which is wall raise. We'll take it anyway. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Then we're going to buy all their chem fuel. 439. We need about 900 chem fuel to take care of that quest we're trying to do, so why not just buy it here instead of having to spend all our time making it? Saves us a bunch of hassle. And maybe a few components as well. In fact, advanced components and... yeah, we'll find a use for all of those things, so why not? We'll take them all with us. Traders insufficient silver, so that means we can't give them everything we want. I'll think we'll just take some of the drug back then. Yeah, picked up a bit of medicine to go along with it. Why not? We'll find a use for it all. Everyone head back home. We have one last thing we want to do before we end the episode. Well, I did want to finish this quest, the trade with Eagle's Village. We've already got 18 shells made. We've got a bunch of steel right here. We've got, like loads of fuel. We've almost got all the chem fuel we're going to need. There's 570 chem fuel, and we'll have another 35. I think we might need a little bit more, but we're close enough. We're just going to make 27 more incendiary cells. Unfortunately, man-hunting bears have shown up. I think this might be a time, if I had time, to convert Bjorn into a new WarCasket. In fact, actually, he's going to be ready to get WarCasket. Actually, let's just close the doors. We'll WarCasket up Bjorn. We'll put them in some really juicy, heavy armor. We'll have them face tank the bears, and then we can shoot the bears to bits. And I forgot to get grenades. Yeah, we're going to need some grenades to take care of these guys. Do flash grenades work against bears? That's the question. We'll have to answer that on the next episode. Sorry, it's gone over the hour again. I'm trying, I swear, I'm trying to be more limited in what I show, but it's just, I can't help myself. Anyway, I'm going to cut this out here. I hope you enjoyed. Good luck.